All right, guys, here we are from Building Body, Mind, Soul at ironmartialartsonline.com for another class for our adult program, free online to the world. Welcome, train with us. Shout out to some new friends joining through Asia. We are starting to kind of market our way through Asian countries for a lot of our programs and have some online subscription folks over there. So thank you specifically, Malaysia. Great to see all our Malaysians coming out, joining us. That's awesome. And let's go ahead and get to it. So we're gonna go ahead and do some simulated training today. Stuff you can do indoors that you would often do outdoors, but you can do indoors. And you just need a couple medicine balls, something, even a water bottle just to practice the grab, the piercing, a couple heavy weights or dumbbells, and some like pole. I'm using a dowel rod. You can also use your like a broom handle, that's fine. And we'll see what we can do here. And just jump right in. And I think today's class lesson of the day is to know the difference between self-checking and perseverating. What do I mean by that? So I think it's important a lot to basically check yourself. And you know, people say, like, you hear about somebody on the news like doing something horrible, even things that aren't maybe horrible, things that you know you wouldn't do, like, run a person over with a car. You probably don't have to check yourself about that. But what about something like, something a little more plausible, like, well, when the COVID pandemic first hit, you heard about people, there was the toilet paper frenzy, like people went crazy in lines because they were running out of toilet paper. And like, you would hear about like, one roll left in like a Walmart, and one guy would fist fight another guy over it, and you would check yourself and be like, if it was like me that was trying to go and somebody just grabbed it right before me, like, would I do the same thing under stress or under pressure? Like yell at him? Like, those are more plausible real life things. Like, you're not going to do something horrible to somebody, hopefully, but more plausible real life things that you would check yourself. And a situation like that, like there's a shortage of something, and you're both in line, and like you thought you grabbed it first, and the other guy gets it, and like, are you gonna scream at him? Are you gonna go crazy? Are you gonna compose yourself? Why would you do what you do, and all that? Those are good little self checks, I think. But the difference is checking yourself, running the thought experiment is important. Perseverating over it, like kind of like OCD fashion, OCD style, and just thinking about it all day, like, well, would I have done that? And then you're still thinking about it 2 or 3 hours later. That's a problem. And I think actually that's a more common thing that people have mentally, internally, than a lot of people realize. So you can, I think on both sides, right? There's a lot of people that just don't ever self-check themselves and don't ever run thought experiments. And they're just kind of lazy with thought experiments. They just deal with what's in front of them. They never think, what if? And that's like a different part of your brain and your psyche you should exercise. You should be thinking. But then there's the other side of people who just can't let a thought go. They can't let something go. Almost like you could plant a thought into their brain and say, like, would you have taken that $20 bill on the ground and just not checked if somebody dropped it? And then you're still thinking about if you would do that an hour later. And like, you should be able to eventually come to some conclusion, right? And start to know yourself well enough, or at the very least control any kind of obsessive compulsive thoughts. And so don't be on either extreme. Don't never run the thought experiment. Always check yourself, but don't check yourself to the point of like paranoia, insecurity, so that you're mentally drained and miserable, because that's not healthy either. Gotta find balance. So there's the lesson of the day from Building Body, Mind, Soul. That goes for me too, because I'm often on this side, double, triple thinking things like an hour later. And self-checks are good, but you have to control the level of checking, right? Or you'll drive yourself crazy. Okay, which is why you meditate. So let's go ahead and just have a good workout. And let's get started, okay? So we'll start with high knees, okay? Remember, knee up, opposite hand, opposite knee, and we're circling, and you're landing flat-footed, so you're probably on a carpet or a mat if you have one, even a yoga mat. So you're not on the balls of your feet, right? You're actually landing, opposite side, landing That's like the hip flexors and all that, those muscles to charge when you kick. So we're just going in a circle. Good. Work our way around. Other way. Opposite. Good. Jab cross round. Right on the line, looking from you to me on camera, nose to nose. So come off the line. I'm just gonna move this. All right. Okay, here we go. Hand stays up. 1, 2, pulley system. 1, 2, one comes back, face mask, the other one goes out. Same thing. Thumbs glued, fingers bent, all that. Go back to neutral. Be in the moment. You're right here. It is right now. Nothing else except the move in your mind. With your dowel rod, just a broomstick is fine, or even a tree branch, whatever. Horse stance, knees bent, and just like kind of the caveman, rubbing wood for fire, all that, but you're really focusing on the palms, fingers are out, tongue on the roof of the mouth, as we should do with most of this stuff. Then a note through the nose, nasal breathing. Try to crush it. Just up. Good. Side view a little. Keep going. All these drills might not look tough, so you just keep going and doing them. Right. From there, actually, if you have it on top of a dumbbell, I'm going to use this because I don't like to dent my dojo mat. All right. We're going to just take a regular weight, or even if you're holding a dumbbell in your hand, and just hold the heads of each side of the dumbbell. And we're going to try to do angled push-ups. So you see, this is on an angle like this. I just put it on this because I don't like to dent the mats. Then I drive myself crazy. Keep it at an angle. Yeah. I also have metal dumbbell weights right over my face. Probably not the smartest setup. Try not to fall. Smash your face in. One more. It's hard, keep going. It's tough. Do better than me. Whew, enough of that. Forgot how bad those were, huh? All right, so from here, let's go ahead. Piercing switches. Okay, oh boy. Actually, one is fine. Try not to be sweaty. Your hands at least. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Piercing grab. an eagle claw coming out, grabbing its prey. So when you get really good, you can try to do 3 fingers, tongue on the roof of the mouth. Do better than me. Enough of that. Alright. From here, you can take for weighted sprints your weight, a couple dumbbells. Oh, dear Lord. And we're just gonna go back and forth. Are you ready? Alright. And we're just gonna try to go fast forward, a few steps. Back, slow jog. This might not look like much, but you're gonna keep going. Lock the shoulders. Try to keep tongue on the roof of the mouth. Oh, enough of that. All right. Good. All right, here, we're gonna look at jab cross upper. You can circle, left leg, left stance. High guard. Switch. One more. All right, good. From here, let's go one leg now. Try to hold it out. Say simpler drills you can always make tougher. Trying to just hold one leg on something. First of all, you can just lift the leg. If you want to get more difficult, make it hard, you can just try to extend the leg. All right. Makes the brain work harder too, you know. Do one with nothing during the training. It's just the move, it's just the motion. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. Switch. Focus on one point. thoughts pop into your mind while you train, try not to get distracted. Just let them go like clouds overhead. All right, sand drill, or so we imagine. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go down deep. All right, knees bent. We're gonna go ahead, but don't just strike the ground like you're picking it up, like that. That's the motion, that's the intent. Try to not hunch over, try to lift chest a little bit. Back to your weighted sprints. Oh dear Lord. All right, let's go this way. All right, go. Just the length of a small room is fine. Oh, enough of that. Oh my gosh. That is brutal, huh? It's always the simple stuff. Let's go roundhouse shin kicks. Come around, turn the waist, turn the shoulder, and the hips all the way through. Kick through the tree. Always throw a 1-2. Turn foot first, get that pivot. Good job. L sits. Oh dear Lord. Favorite body weight? One of them. Try to make it seesaws. Ah. Top it out. Keep going, fingertips. Do your best. Oh. Do better than me. No more. All right. Piercing grab. We can one-leg it if you want. Try to settle. Switch. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. Enough of that. Almost there, guys. All right. Pull-ups in the ground. What we do on your knees from here. This is best on a mat. It will be a little easy if it's a hardwood floor. That's fine. And pull. Good, and back. And pull, knees up, or rather feet up. And back. You can actually try to go back on your back is even harder, in my opinion. Arms straight, let's go. Chin up, pull. And back. Oh, so hard. Pull. Yeah, these little things are tough. And back. Get a little rug burn, that's okay. And again, pull. And back. Last one. Straight, chin up, feet up, pull. And back. I'm cheating. Okay. Okay. Palm. Just nice. Stay strong. Keep going. Nice horse stance. Now what we're gonna do, actually, let's do our one-legged crossover position. And let's hold it. There you go. You're training. Good. It's not the balance, it's the palm, right? No thoughts in your mind, just your palms. Iron palm, strong. Switch. Don't get caught up in the balance. You're working on something else. Try to break that broom handle. Arms out. Palms. Nasal breathing. Last minute. Good job. All right. Get your weights from last time. Good job. Try to keep tongue on the roof of the mouth. Simple stuff. Simple is hard. Right? What's old is new and new is old. All right. Make sure you check yourself, but not too much. All right, guys. Great class. See you next time.